At this very moment you are watching this video, somewhere in the world a worker has lost their life while on the job. Each year, an estimated 2 million workers die due to work-related reasons, whether from illness or accidents. Welcome to Dangerous Planet. Today, we are going to discuss 9 jobs that are regarded as the riskiest in the world. Out of the 8.1 billion inhabitants of our world, approximately 70% are active members of the workforce, contributing to around 5 billion jobs spanning across various sectors. Jobs vary widely. Some follow the typical 9-to-5 routine, while others involve unconventional hours and more challenging conditions. In this video, we shed light on these risky occupations. Number 9. Powerline maintenance workers. Let's kick things off by talking about one of the most dangerous jobs that often goes unnoticed: powerline maintenance workers. Elevated high into the air, workers in this field are required to handle high-voltage equipment. Considering the critical role electricity plays in our lives, it's evident how vital these jobs are. However, the risk is substantial. Sadly, for every 100,000 American powerline maintenance workers, 30 to 50 of those lose their lives each year. So we can safely assume that this is one dangerous job. In times of natural disasters, powerline workers are often the first on the scene. Despite the vital service they provide, these workers quite literally put their health and safety on the line. A single misstep in this challenging environment can lead to electrocution, severe injuries, or even death. Number 8. Iron and steel workers. Number 8 on our list spotlights iron and steel workers, showcasing the challenges of one of the riskiest professions out there. These professionals play a vital role in constructing and installing structural frameworks made of steel or iron. Their workplace can vary, spanning construction sites, manufacturing plants, and industrial facilities. However, iron and steel workers face a spectrum of hazards during their duties. These include the potential to fall from heights, the threat of electrocution, the hazard of falling objects, or the potential contact with hazardous substances. Moreover, they are prone to developing musculoskeletal disorders due to repetitive motions or working in awkward positions. With a fatality rate of 32.5 per 100,000 workers, iron and steel workers undoubtedly face significant risks. Number 7. Roofers. At number 7, there are roofers. Yes, it is also a profession with considerable dangers. The most common is falling from roofs, which could lead to several injuries or even fatalities. Shockingly, roofing stands as the 3rd most hazardous job in the United States, with 75% of roofing fatalities attributed to falls. The heights involved in roofing incidents don't necessarily have to be substantial. 2/3 of all roofing deaths occur at heights below 30 feet. The use of personal fall arrest systems could significantly reduce the risk of falling, but unfortunately, most roofers lack access to this safety measure. Apart from falls, roofers also face the peril of electrocution, either by contact with overhead power lines or, in extremely rare cases, lightning strikes. The use of hot tar in roofing and sharp equipment adds to the potential dangers. Despite being an average-paying job, the risks associated with roofing are considerably higher than standard employment opportunities. Notably, statistics indicate that roofers are more prone to injuries, especially in the early stages of their careers, highlighting the need for enhanced training to make the workplace safer. Number 6. Truck drivers. Next up on our list are truck drivers, a profession that, despite the appeal of the open road, comes with surprisingly high health risks. One of the primary challenges faced by truck drivers is the extensive duration of sitting, which contributes to health issues. Studies indicate that extended periods of sitting with minimal movement can lead to various health concerns and potentially an earlier route to the grave. Truck drivers are also statistically more likely to take up smoking, which adds a further strain on their health. Sedentary jobs are the main cause of obesity, which is exacerbated by the popular habit of eating at roadside grills and fast food drive-thrus. Prolonged sitting is associated with hypertension, high blood pressure, and truck drivers are more exposed to developing conditions like diabetes, fatigue, depression, spinal injuries, and sleep apnea. Number 5. Underwater welders. Moving on to number 5, let's explore the unique challenges faced by underwater welders. Working with power tools is already risky business, And when you add the underwater element, the job becomes significantly more dangerous. Underwater welders face two primary categories of risks, those associated with diving in deep water and those linked to the welding process. Underwater welders are susceptible to hypothermia from cold temperatures, decompression sickness from abruptly emerging from the water, and the possibility of drowning from defective equipment. Regarding the welding itself, these specialists are consistently under the threat of explosions or electrocution. Number 4. Miners. Securing the position as the fourth most dangerous job in the world is mining. Making a mistake during mining is usually unforgivable. It's a job with a high risk of death. The dangers have improved over the years with safety rules and equipment, but it still comes with extremely high risk. Miners spend a lot of time underground in the dark, sometimes even in unstable tunnels. The looming threat of tunnel collapses or floods adds an element of uncertainty to their underground endeavors. Mining can also release harmful gases that could poison miners. In the past, miners used canaries to detect these gases. If the canary stopped singing, it meant that there were dangerous gases, and the miners would leave. Nowadays, miners use electronic detectors instead of risking the lives of birds. Heavy machinery is also risky, and workers can have long-term health issues from breathing in dust. Number 3. Construction workers. Claiming the third spot on the list of the most dangerous professions is construction workers. If you've ever seen a construction site, you will know that they're not the safest of environments. There are plenty of risks, but one of the most serious is the danger of falling. While construction workers are supposed to wear personal protective equipment, they often don't. The consequences of falling from a building ledge, ladder, or truck can be nothing short of fatal. Beyond the risk of falling, there are other on-site hazards where even protective equipment might not keep you safe. Frequent dangers include getting electrocuted by exposed wires, getting stuck by hefty objects like drywall, or getting caught between two objects that are being pushed together. Beyond these dangers, inhaling residues from building materials like gypsum dust, fiberglass, and wood shavings poses an ongoing threat, elevating the risk of conditions such as lung cancer and respiratory problems. Number 2. Geochemists. Now, moving to number 2 on our list are geochemists. Yes, you heard that right. Geochemists study the chemical composition of rocks, sediments, and soil. They often work in mines or oil fields, where they monitor ground stability for mining companies or petroleum engineers. However, their job exposes them to not only the dangers of rock slides, but also the risks of explosions from volatile gases that may be trapped beneath the Earth's surface. Surprisingly, geochemistry is ranked as the most dangerous profession in America, with a fatality rate of 23.74 per 100,000 workers, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Number 1. Astronauts. The most dangerous job in the world goes to astronauts. Despite being some of the most highly trained professionals on the planet, the reality is that the journey through the vacuum of space isn't the safest job. Now, astronauts face two major dangers in their work: physical space launches and radiation exposure. Physical space launches are visibly risky, as seen in incidents like the Challenger and Columbia disasters, where a spaceship can quickly turn into a fiery disaster. What many may not realize is the significant radiation exposure astronauts endure. According to NASA, astronauts experience radiation levels equivalent to 150 to 6,000 chest X-rays, depending on the mission's duration. Prolonged time in a weightless environment takes its toll on astronauts' musculoskeletal systems, causing muscle atrophy, bone deterioration, and changes in brain fluids due to the lack of gravity. Even if they never encounter a mechanical issue throughout their careers, astronauts are likely to face increased health risks in their later years. Considering that astronauts are almost always under public scrutiny and face immense pressure to excel in their duties, it becomes evident that their job is unimaginably stressful. All these jobs, be it underwater welding, construction, or mining, come with a lot of risks, so it's crucial to appreciate the courage and commitment of those who undertake them. Even with safety constantly improving, many of these occupations remain highly dangerous. We've uncovered the truth about the world's most dangerous jobs. Let us know which job scares you the most in the comments below. Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time.